Hey everyone, happy Tuesday, November 5th. My goodness, it is election day in the US of A. And I don't know, people have voted early, people are going to be voting. It's just insane. And I wasn't expecting anybody to actually, join the Twitter X space. And if you are, or you're listening out there in Metaverse Radio or watching a talking head in the different multi streams, I really appreciate that. My goodness, it's exciting times. Like it's always been, but I don't know with this US election. We're not going to talk about politics, but is this a defining moment in crypto? I don't know. Like I really don't know. I want to welcome to the Twitter X space Hexadize, Altered Alley, K-Bot, Elvis, and One Darland. We have a really interesting episode today, and basically we're getting people to get their asses into Web3 and AR. And before we do that, I will say that this program's content does not necessarily represent the views of Metaverse Radio and is for entertainment only. It is not legal, medical, financial, or investment advice. The host, guest speakers, artists, and other collaborators may have personal or financial interests in the subjects they discuss. So please critically assess the information presented. Not all content is appropriate for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. So I'm glad to be still here. That's crazy. If you're going to be listening to this or watching in the future, just know that we are literally on the cusp of change. I mean, change is evident. We're always changing, like ourselves, hopefully sometimes our opinions, right? Sometimes our views, sometimes even our values. But the one thing I know, and we all know here, if you happen to be in a Twitter space or watching this, or especially listening on Metaverse Radio, is technology really drives change. Technology really drives how we behave and socialize and conduct business, and really has an impact on humanity. Now, so this episode is really talking about Web3 creators or creators in general. And by creators, I don't mean, like a man and a woman getting together and making babies. Although, I don't know, that's coming down the pipeline with, I don't know, like two babies AI. Why am I even going there? Why am I even going there? Please, someone come up and be a co-host to shut me up. So here's the thing. I have to find certain links so that I can pin it at the top and share on this whole screen here, and I will do that right now. Oh my goodness, Carmen, let's get us to it. So there are so many things happening in the Web3 creator space, like literally. We just had Halloween, we're coming up to Christmas, and there are a lot of events. We know that there is Wonderland. Wonderland is not just a Halloween, a Christmas thing. They are here to stay. They are literally letting people realize the wonder of the world in terms of augmented reality. This is their first ever, I guess, launch of this year in the fourth quarter of 2024. So if you're not following Wonderland, please do follow them here on Twitter X. I will always say Twitter X, so go ahead and shoot me. I don't care. At AR Wonderland, ARWON, D as in David or Digital Fam, ARLAND. Please follow them. So here's the thing. With Wonderland set to being in so many real life events this year, helping to showcase augmented reality experiences and the creators that are creating them. It is fantastic. We also have BitBasil. BitBasil or Art Basel is more like RL, but BitBasil is more like the digital version, the crypto digital version of it. BitBasil is coming up in December. People are artists. 3D artists are submitting stuff for Wonderland. They're submitting stuff for BitBasil. And, I just found out that Niantic, I didn't want to mention it, but you know what? Why not? Like, why the hell not? So Niantic is doing a call for artists, or developers. Their target audience is actually developers, and they want them to use apparently they partnered with Scanniverse, and then they launched like a new file format, SPZ, SPZ, dedicated to their like the Niantic Studio where you can use Scanniverse and they have now virtual positioning. Where have we heard that before? And now Gaussian splatting. Where have we heard that before? Right? And however, they're not on the blockchain. You cannot mint anything in Niantic NFTs. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I didn't do a real deep dive like through the article and stuff like that. But as far as I know, Niantic is not on the blockchain like Over the Reality. And here comes Over the Reality. So we know about 10 days ago, Over the Reality put out a post for artists, creators, mappers, you name it, to try out their new Web3 builder. And not only that, but they brought back the AR Awards. So the AR Awards is an award given to content creators creating augmented reality experiences. Now, for those of you that don't know, about 2 years ago, Over started the AR Awards, and they would do it like every, I guess, 6 months, and they would have different themes: a Christmas theme, a spring theme, a Valentine theme, and all that kind of stuff. And then they kind of like let it kind of like hibernate, and then they pushed out the 3D mapping or mapping the world, which is really fantastic now when you come to think of it, because now they're literally merging their augmented reality or spatial computing platform along with these 3D maps that are mintable, or you mint them, or they're called overmaps. So this is really like amazing. So this thing is I'm right now I'm calling on all these 3D artists, content creators out there. I see you. I see you, Altered Alley. I see you, Brover. You just started. I see your Era X Lab. I know that Joe Soyo is here. We have a whole bunch of people. I know that Wonderland comes with a whole bunch of XR creators. I hope LM Designs can get in here. If you know, can somebody please DM LM Designs? Because I don't want to like, is she coming on? I see you, Meta Mike. You guys already have content. Like, this is the perfect time for 3D creators. Oh, there she is. How did she just pop up like that? I love it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. I'm actually throwing the mic to these creators because, so here's the thing, guys. For all you creators out there, or if you think you're not, but if you even dabbled, you have GLB files. You have files somewhere in your storage, in your drive. You've created stuff on Spatial. You've created stuff with Blender. You've dabbled in Unity. Maybe you've created stuff with using Over's Web3 Builder. So what I'm saying is I am asking, this is the perfect time for you because you don't have to pick and choose what augmented reality event you can submit in your work. You can submit all. You can submit it in Wonderland. You can upload any GB file that you choose, unless you want to create it from scratch. Upload it to any of the events that Wonderland is going to be showcasing. You can submit it to BitBasil. I will put up the form out there. You can submit it to, in addition to Over the Realities AR Awards. I think it's the Winter Creator AR Awards. And I understand. So I was thinking really like that's fantastic. I love the AR Awards. But then I'm thinking, wow. So one of the caveats is you're not just creating 3D assets in using Blender or Unity or the Web3 builder. They want you to use the Web3 builder. Okay, I'm just saying. But you are also called to actually 3D map using the Over the Reality app a location of your choice so that you can integrate it with your 3D assets to create this AR experience. And not just one time, but I believe I think it's in 4 phases. Let me get that up right now for you. Let me see. I'm gonna just hang on a second, everybody. Let me just get this thing. Dot, 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 dot. Where is Over the Reality? Oh my goodness, I'm getting like DMs. Stop DMing me, please. Even though I did put out the do not disturb. When you're doing Twitter Spaces, always, I don't know, I'm sure, always on your phone, put do not disturb. So when you get a call or anything, you don't answer the call, but it doesn't like interfere with the actual audio. So here's Over the Reality. Here it is. I'm going to pin it to the nest. Dot, 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 dot. I'm going to pin it to the nest. Let's bring up Wonderland. We're just going to do Wonderland. This is really great. Did everybody vote already? Like, I know there's a lot of Americans in Canada and all over the world, like voting. So this is like insane. Am I gonna, do I care? As a Canadian in the middle of the Paris of the prairies, what the outcome will be for the US of A, our southern neighbors. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm trying to find a really good. I'm just going to pin one of these $1 lamp things here. New. Oh, you know what? Let me just do this. So that way you can like follow them and then follow the trace. Gotta follow the trace, everybody. Follow the trace. All right. LM, it's so good to see you. I was thinking about you. I was actually thinking about this, LM. I was like, so with the Over Creator Award, AR words, so what are we doing? Like, what's overdoing? They're getting creators to map and they're getting mappers to be creators. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's that's pretty much fantastic. So I don't know. And I was thinking, but who does that? Like, who do I know that is that actually does that? Okay, so Joe Soyo has been mapping and is a creator. Altered Alley has been 3D mapping and is a creator. And then LM Designs. You've just actually done like one of the most beautiful, crisp 3D maps that I have seen. There are some, of course, as well, but like what you mapped the other day, if you can pin it up to the nest, it's like fantastic. LM, please, how are you?
Hello, Carmen. How are you? I was like, oh, my brain is feeling I need to be in a place and space. And then I was like, she's literally saying my name. She does this thing. So thank you for calling out to me and saying all the way to the universe. Hello, you beautiful souls. How are y'all doing today? I want to give a huge shout out to Wonderland, Hexadize, Metamite, Altered Alley, K-Bot, J Rock. What's going on? Seeing that Pinwheel. Tech, what's going on? Hello, Elias, Rover, Strawberry, Elvis, Thor, Heather, and Wilson. How are y'all today? I'm excited. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. I'm
Well,
really excited.
I'm excited. So, LM, I'm glad you're here, and we have Wonderland too here. You guys, okay. Let me just say something. LM, you have a lot of GLB files or whatever the hell files you use. You have it on Spatial. You have it on all the other metaverse platforms. I hope you're submitting something for Wonderland. I'm pretty sure you are. I hope you're submitting something for Basil. I know you are, and I hope you are also submitting. So you are literally. It's like taking your GLB files, your 3D assets, and also submitting it to Over's Creator Winter AR Awards. Tell me yes.
Yes, yes, and yes, that's what I was prepping today. I was doing and tweaking all the different things because the Aquanaut is, I was like, well, it doesn't have to be winter related. I was reading all the details to make sure that it didn't have to be like specifically winter. I was like, oh, this is a free for all. I was like, oh, okay, bring yourself in, bring yourself in. So I was like, okay, we're going to tie it to what I just created. So Aquanaut is definitely just live and everything. So I'm going through and pulling my video now so that I can fully enter completely and utterly today during this show. So I'm very excited about that.
No, I'm really excited too because not only that, see this like I don't know, Joe, where's Joe Soyo? Can somebody ping him too? Thank you for doing a shout out. Hey G, is us is here. Hey G, hey Wilson, hey Evan Kate, hey Heather. Yeah, I want to do a shout out to the CNET's Xenu community. You know I love you guys. CNET's Moon, Thor's, J Rock, who else? Who else? I also love everybody else, but I'm just saying, I just really have a anyway, this is not the time to talk, but we'll talk later. Um yeah, I'm really oh my gosh, LM. I remember when I talked to you 2 years ago and you were an RL artist, like literally in the paints and the canvases and the, you know, the whole paintbrush thing. And you wanted to, you saw this, what is this Web3? What is this metaverse thing and virtual world? And now look at where you are. Last year you spoke at NFT NYC. You're hosting, you're leading, what is it, global collabs, and I think that's fantastic. So what I'm really saying is, come on, people, if you're listening out there, if you have 3D assets somewhere in your hard drive, go and join the Over AR Awards because you have four chances to win, and that's all I'm saying. One Darland, LM, don't go anywhere. One Darland, how are you?
Darful.
Oh,
we're excited. It's amazing. Everything's coming together, and it really we say that like it's coming together, like it wasn't already happening anyway. So that's the greatest part about it. I have to shout out Altered Alley. Like really came through. There's a whole one jar land experience inside of Spatial. So every day, we're going to start meeting in there for about 30 minutes. Okay. And starting from the launch from November 16th, there's going to be highlighted artists or a project for somebody. Just that 30 minutes of coming in and with clickable experience where you can portal right out to it. Okay, so all of the events will every day. It'll be short, just a little 30-minute meetup. Okay, hang out in there, find out what's going on. That's the website. To be honest, if you go to the website, it's very boring, and I'm glad it's boring because that way the go to because the real stuff, the real website now is this one we can walk around and hang out and do these things. So huge shout out to Altered for making all those portals and bringing everybody in. There are all of the amazing artists that are coming in, and it all ties together so well. So LM's going to be out there. Everybody's if you are, it's going to be fun.
yeah, it was crazy. I went in like so Altered Alley. I jumped in with the new toy I had, and that's why it took long. I didn't get to but I was asking Hexadize, where's Altered Alley? He says, oh, he just jumped out. So I was literally in there, and I think it was fantastic. I even saw my head there, and I was like, what? And then I was like exploring, and then Hexadize said, oh, you know the rabbits, right? And I said, yeah. He goes, well, you wouldn't want to go down that alley. And I go, why not? And he goes, I'm just saying. And I go, oh shit. All right. So I'm not going down there, that alley. So can we talk about the portals for a second? For those of you that don't know, Altered Alley is doing this thing every Halloween where apparently he creates portals in spatial or over the reality to different experiences on the different virtual worlds. And what he's noticed is very strange, eerie things happening to him in real life or just to people. And apparently, this very intricate game he created was you have to make it through, I don't know, 100 million experiences or something like that in order for the portals to close. And this year, the portals did not close. So I don't know what in the world he opened up, what Pandora's box he opened up. But I'm smudging. I'm wearing an onion. I'm kidding, an onion. I mean garlic. Please, I'm just joking, literally joking. But there is something to that. That's just what I believe in. So gee, thanks a lot, Altered Alley. We have Pinwheel up here. Pinwheel. Who does not love a pinwheel when they were small? Like when you were 3, 5, 6 years old, did you not want a pinwheel? Did you just not love that? And you also wanted the matching big ass lollipop, which I could never have because, it's funny. I could never have that, but I just had the pinwheel. Pinwheel, it's so good to have you join us. How are you? You're muted in case you were starting to speak, and we could have this is how it is with Twitter X technology. Pinwheel, you're up as a speaker. I'll move on and I'll watch for you when you unmute because we'd really love to hear from you. So again, you guys, I'm still trying to. Did I pin the over thing? Yes, I did. Let me pin the Bit Basil. Bit Basil. If somebody can find the Bit Basil, call for artist action and they can beat me to it, then I would appreciate it. But maybe my thumb is quicker than you guys. So let me see. Bit Basil is back. You don't get your tickets. No, well, here it is. No, sponsorship. Yes. Ooh, here it is. Call for artwork. Da, 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 da. Showcase your creativity. I'm bringing it up. So we have One Darland, we have Over the Reality, and we have Bit Basil, from what I know, that's coming up for every content creator in here and your friends and your spatial friends and everything else to literally um, submit something. Like you really can, this is like you can literally repurpose your experiences, your 3D assets, or your work and really be known. And I think that's fantastic. And you also have more toys to play with. I mean, apparently, the new over web builder, although it kind of like obviously it let go of some of the things that people were so used to, it also made a lot of improvements by integrating the Unity 3D and stuff like that. I really can't say much to it because I have not. I only tried it 3 years ago. I have not tried the new one. LM, can you? Will so here's the thing. I want to ask something. Do you use just one file? Will you be using just one file to submit something to Bitbasil, Wonderland, and Over the Reality? One file format?
Oh no! So that's the problem. And I know it's like, hello, time is running out. I was like, I don't know. There's so many things that I've created over the years and the assets that I've gotten and whatnot. So I was like, what are we gonna do? So I was like, okay, we're gonna use things that we have used before, but they're going to be multiple. So I'm glad that there's 4 phases to this contest because I'm reviving WizCon from back when I did an experience the first go round when I was new and over. I'm reviving that in new format and way for the end of the contest. But I'm going to be entering certain things across. So, it's that interoperability. So the things that you see me enter into Bitbasil, you will see experience in different places in different forms. So you know how I do. And I want to say, oh my goodness, huge shout out to Pinwheel. Talk about assets on assets on assets. My goodness. So Pinwheel, this is a place for you. You definitely need to do an experience. I'm telling everyone, just leap, go for it. You have at your fingertips already everything that you need. So just go for it. Just enter. Let's have good times together.
Yeah, Pinwheel. I'm following Pinwheel, and they're definitely an NFT 3D artist. Pinwheel, are you able to come up and speak? You know what? I bet you, are you on the browser? I bet you, if you are listening on the browser and you're probably throwing up emojis, and sometimes that doesn't work. You know why? Because I was in the Wonderland yesterday. I was in the Wonderland space prior to going onto the Wonderland space on Spatial, and I was on the browser, and I was throwing up emojis, and I was clapping and throwing up hearts, but nobody. Like Wonderland and Hexadize didn't even say anything, and I'm like, okay, are we gonna be like that? And then he literally called out everybody in the room. He said, "Oh, I see you, Lex. I see you, blah blah. I see you, blah blah." And I'm like, "Hello, what about digital fam? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, are you like, come on?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's the browser." So then once I hopped onto the mobile, then he said, "I see you, digital fam." So maybe Pinwheel is on the browser. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
just
goodness, that's so good to know because I was doing the same thing. I was just like, I mean, I be in my own family, in my own world. Thank you for letting me know that. Sorry to everyone that I was throwing the emotions and the love. Y'all know that. So yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, like, sometimes it doesn't work. It could depend on what browser you're using, like, are you on a PC, on a Mac? Like, could be in any given time of the day. Is Mercury on retrograde? Who the hell knows? It's a roulette in technology. It works or it doesn't. I'd really love to hear from Pinwheel. And you guys, can someone pin up the Altered Alley One Darlan experience if you did not already? Let me check. Because that is fantastic. So I'm literally yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Please, I'm begging you. Somebody submit, people submit things for Over the Reality Screen. Somebody's like, Wonderland's laughing. Please.
No, so here's the beauty of it, though. Here's the best part about it. All right. So to be very real, there are some spots there dedicated right here in the Dallas area. We haven't announced them yet, but there are some overland owners out in the DFW area that have already offered some of their spot used. Once they saw what was going on, they're like, "Hey, we'd love to have our spot used." So one of those spots is in Rockwall. One of them is in Clybourne Park, which is right outside the National Sculpture Garden, and then some of them are actually out there. I mean, the lands that have been used for so long, right by the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, right? So on that whole, there's 3 good entertainment districts that have been offered. We're working on the mall itself, which is also owned by the National Sculpture Community, and so in having all of those words displayed. But yeah, it's gonna be ready for this. Are you really ready for this, LM? Are you ready?
You know what?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Part of the world, right? But you can go and use these spots, right? That go mapped. Like some of them are already mapped, and I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but the maps that were submitted to over the reality. I believe those are accessible. So if you want the API keys to those lands, you may have access to them. I'm not sure. We can get the final details on those, but how far is the world, right? Go to town.
Let's go to town. I'm actually oh my gosh. So if you're watching it on the Talking Head multi-stream channel, there I pinned Over's tweet, and then I will click on the link. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Did I pin their tweet? I bet you I did. Yeah, I did. But then now I'm gonna go to the blog post, and oh, where's my producer? I need a producer. Can you please produce me? Join the contest here. Read the full blog post. Let's go to the blog post. Up, 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 up. LM, are you going to be going to NFT NYC? When is it? Is it in April or January next year?
So I was on the lookout for it, and I was like, wait, hello, across the waves, what's going on? And then I was like, you know what, like, what about, focusing on possibly just art Basel? So I haven't thought that far out, and I'm contemplating, oh goodness, I said it, it's a recorded space. I might be popping up in the Miami of the song.
Yes! I'm excited. Hey, I saw that tweet. I saw something. I think from you that said, are you going to Miami? He was going to Miami. And I think I was like about to go in my deep slumber or watch my YouTube videos. I don't even know. But I saw that and I was going to say something. And I'm like, I'm going to say it tomorrow. But oh my God, if you go, this is going to be like a huge party. Arte, and we got to get a lot of like multimedia stuff going on. We're gonna get the selfies. We're gonna do videos. I'm gonna be like we cannot take enough of those digitized moments when we actually get to finally meet in RL. That's gonna be like fantastic. It is.
I have saved up for you, my goodness, but it's gonna be amazing for everybody. Like it's gonna be. I keep saying it. You know how people are like, oh, it's not gonna be televised. It's not. It's gonna be immersed. It's going to be experienced through the lens that we are creating new realities every step, every creation we make. So I'm here for it and I'm excited. So let's go.
No, it is very prestigious. Being in Miami for Art Basel is very prestigious. In addition to the Bit Basel event, because if you are an artist that has merged into the 3D digital world, that Basel is the place for you. And it's almost like it's going to be, if it's not already, the who's who of 3D artists or digital artists. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Do you guys, is it called digital artists? Is it called 3D artists, virtual artists? I have no idea, but you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be the who's who. And it's like, yes, you're right. It's not going to be live streamed until it is. It's not going to be, broadcasted until it will be. Until it'll get bigger sponsorships, or the powers that be will just want to, like, I don't know, like want in, like they always do on something special, and claim it as their own. So for sure, in a couple of years, if not next year, it's Basel. You're going to see journalists, like legit real WSJ, Washington Street Journal, The Verge. You know what I'm talking about. All those tech wannabe journalists, which they are, they're actually tech journalists. I'm just saying. And they're going to go down and report out of Bit Basel. That's just how it is. It's going to be that, and then Bit Basel's going to have a whole other ecosystem for public relations. They're going to have a whole public relations segment. CryptoCam. Oh my God, CryptoCam, I am so loving your energy. Every time you come into the space and I hear you, and I see the feedback you give, like about the little triangles the other day on Saturday, and you were like, you did duct tape with a Sharpie on, like, because you didn't get the stickers yet on the wall. I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's funny. I like his humor. Like, I want to hang with this guy. He needs his stickers. He does. CryptoCam, how you doing?
What's up? GM. I got some of LM's designs, infectious energy. I was down. I was dragging my assets all over here to join you guys. And then I heard LM, and I just got this joy inside of me. And I'm so excited. I'm up. I'm moving. I'm grooving. I'm about to dress. I'm gonna go vote. So I wanted to say good morning to you, Carmen, LM, Wonderland, Pinwheel, Hex, Metamite, Altered Alley, K-Pop, Lex, Leah, Grover. Oh, it's Brocade in the building. The Meta, Elvis, J-Rock, Doors, Steve Edmonds, G is for us. UX Labs and Fresh Food X, GM. Like, repost, get your assets over here, bring 3D content into Geolocated 3D map. If you don't know, I'm about to let you know. This room of creators is setting the standard. I have been in many rooms, in many spaces, and many IRL events, and I have never come across such a group of talented individuals that are paving the way and know what the beep they are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are doing the thing. If you don't know, now you freaking know. So GM, I'm in. I will drop the mic in and hand it back over to you.
All right, I'm gonna catch it. Woo! Thank you very much. Where is that mic? Oh, I'm gonna get a really fake mic. So when somebody does it, there's so many things I want to do right now, like to make this more. If you guys are watching on, well, you're not. If you guys are listening on the Twitter X space, you're not gonna see all the antics that go by. But anyway, I really wanted to be a comedian. I really did. But anyway, maybe there's still time for that. I'm so excited. CryptoCam. I'm glad you got up here, and I'm glad LM Designs kind of I don't know, got you to come up. I think it's fantastic. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Miami. In what? In a month?
Has that energy type way. So reflective to reflective. Thank you for being you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And CryptoCam, I'm glad you said that people here in the space, they're actually, what did you say? They're pioneer. Uh-oh, my brain. Can you, CryptoCam, what did you say about the people here in the space that created? Thank you.
Setting the standard. Like, seriously though, I've met a lot of creators. I've met a lot of art artists and designers and devs, whatever you guys call yourselves. I don't even know. I just feel lucky to get to hang out with y'all. Because I am a nerd, but I'm not as nerdy as y'all. And that is one under positive respect saying that. I wish I was as nerdy and as smart as y'all. I'm not really a tech guy. I keep my finger on the pulse of things. I own a construction company. I'm more hands-on type of shit. But y'all are in the trenches. I've seen y'all the things that I'm whoa. So you're talking about I heard you mention when I first got in. That Bit Files was going to be setting the standards. You guys are setting the standards. If Bit Files was lucky to have you, that's what I'm saying. It could be any event. If Bit Files was in here, my apologies because I'm working with y'all too. But it could be any event. But if you guys are all there, you guys all come together. There's not anybody else in the space like you. So y'all have formed this consortium of AR talent, and you guys are just setting the standard because there are other good AR people. But as far as a group of artists and designers and creators, you guys are absolutely 100%.
Whoa, all these words, epsilon and consortium. It's too early. It's Tuesday, November 5th. Dude, I know my vocabulary, but whoa, I have not heard the word consortium. Somebody say the word consortium in a long time. And I have not even heard epsilon. What? Shut up. Oh, hi. Oh, CryptoCam. We're going to have a hell of a good time. No, don't. No, don't. Hey, Honeycomb, it's not your turn yet. I gotta say something. What I wanted to say was paving the way. When CryptoCam said these creators are paving the way, I also wanted to mention, you know who else is paving the way? The Xenu community. I have to do that. So shout out to J-Rock, Scores, CNET Smoon, Zeta A, Mark Xenu, Elias. Who else is the Xenu community? I don't want to miss you. Altered, nope, I don't know. The reason why I'm saying this is because, guys, we are actually holders of the first NFT collection made in Unreal Engine 5. Hell yeah. Is there any other NFT collection made in Unreal Engine 5 that's been around for 3 years? 3 effing years with at least 240 animations, and it's insane. I'm just saying. So when you're talking about paving the way in Web3 or the future of for NFTs, when you start creating, these aren't just JPEGs or GIFs or PNGs or whatever. These are literally NFTs with hell of a lot of utility. and I it's so much, and they're tied to that third generation layer one blockchain, the mainnet Z that just turned 3 years old. Also, no, wait a minute. Did Zeno turn 3 years old, and then mainnet Z is turn? Oh yeah, mainnet Z is gonna the blockchain is gonna turn one. I think sometime in December. I could be wrong, but I do want to shout out to the Zeno community because man, when shout out to Cars Garlic, shout out to the Derby one. We were co-hosting a Filipinos in the Metaverse Twitter space, and then some guy came in and just chopping it up with us, and then he came in about 3 times. So finally, I said, "What is that? Like, what is your PFP?" And that's when he told me about Zenu and oh blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, same thing, blah 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 blah, go on. And then he said, yeah, they're made up from Unreal Engine 5, and I'm like, wait, what? And then I had to go. So he invited me to follow him into his and Rosemary Oakley's space. I followed him. I went to like 3 or 4 of their spaces and I was listening. I found the community's energy to be so super chill. It was like amazing. It felt like home. And then J Rock comes up. And then they introduced me to J Rock. And he's like, hey, so digital fam. So, if you have any questions about Xenu or Mainnet Z, let me know. And I'm not going to ask anything. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he says, so, do you know the story? And that's when he told the full on story. He's such a great storyteller, and that's when I was hooked. I was hooked already, but I loved it more when you hear the Xenu story. We all have stories, and every NFT community has a story. Okay, how their co-founders or how their founders came to be, how the community started up, and all that stuff. I just wanted to do a shout out to the Xenu community because they really are family. They really are family to me. Oh, and J Rock, I have you on, but hold on. I had to say, I had to like kind of like put Honeycomb, like put him back in the queue. Honeycomb, sorry, come back. I love you. Come on, come on up, Mike. Come on up, Mike. You got the mic now. Yeah, you can come up.
Sorry, it's my amazing call. Glad to be here. I didn't know Cam words.
Is that all you were gonna say? Is that why you came up just to say that?
The only reason I
It's it's too much. It really is. And I was thinking about something, and I will share this thought of mine. But yeah, like I think I love. I'm really curious about CryptoCam now. The CryptoCam curiosity grows. Like he's funny. The guy is funny. He loves his little granddaughter, who's like, and I love that his granddaughter's a hippie. Huh? Were you allowed to say that? Were you allowed to chill her? 10 toes down. Wait, 10.
What should I say? It's gonna be like this.
No, CryptoChem, I love that honesty and transparency. Yeah, Michael, because that's what Michael does. So that's what happened. Okay, were your words? Don't mess with me, dude. Don't mess with me. I'm so confused. Don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. Because, like, I need people to be authentic here. I really, really do. I don't like, I'm just saying, I don't like fake, even though I got a little bit of a filter. And what else is fake about me? Pretty much it. Like there's a smoothing filter in this camera. I'm just saying. And nope, I don't have eyelashes. My eyes don't look like this. I use eyeliner. My eyebrows don't look like this. I gotta like paint them on or whatever I do to them with Anastasia eyebrow gel. I don't care. You guys are crazy, but yeah, I'm sharing too much. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about integrity in the space. Like if some of you here have paid for followers, hmm, I'll forgive you, but nah. That's just, I get it. Maybe you're pressured to have paid for followers. Maybe you were pressured. Maybe, you were like, oh, and I understand that moment of weakness, but I really do not like that. I don't. And I'm on to every single brand and crypto key opinion leader that oh my god, I'm venting. That what is it called? That say, oh, pay me $500 a tweet and I'll show your project. And where's the ROI on that? I'm just saying, if you do pay for followers and that's part of your business strategy, no judgment. But I guess I'm just sharing my opinion of that. Is that judgmental? I don't know. That's debatable. But I'll still love you. I'll still welcome you. But I don't know. Integrity is very important in real life, and I'm seeing a lot of that being lost in Web3. However, I'm so happy to be surrounded by people who are real. That's all. And one of them is J Rock. Hey, wait, J Rock, before you come on. And now it is J Rock. I always wanted to do that when he came out. Titties! That's just between J Rock and I and Mega Cab and Pancakes and Chill Night with the Xena community. I said it. It's my space. It's TikTok Tuesday titties. And it's not what you think it is. So get your mind out of the gutter, people. J Rock. No, you and Mega did. I'm just saying. We're keeping it going. Well, first of all, today, did you vote, J Rock? Okay, riddle me this. When you guys vote today, is today where they count the ballots and everybody stays up to wait until like the whole blue and red thing go up? Oh my God, that's exciting. Please, the Floridians down there, is Florida gonna like give us problems again? I'm kidding. What do I know? Are we gonna have hanging chads again? Like, no, no more, no more. And why isn't it on the blockchain? K-Bot said that. K-Bot, where are you? Are you still here? K-Bot, K-Bot did a tweet, something like about the voting and elections and why isn't voting on the blockchain? And I was gonna say something like because they're normies. Well, like, or because maybe it will be, but yeah. Jay, well, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for always inviting me to the spaces and asking me to chop it up. But I'm just like, I'm either on Sunday, on Sunday night. What's that? I was doing my social media reports, and then I was doing something else. I couldn't really chop it up, but I'm just there. I love you. I miss you guys. I think I, I was. I think I was. I think I was. Yeah, I think I was. It's so nice to have you on, and I am gonna like get that fire up your butt, in terms of what content creating because I know you took your Canon camera out there. I saw, I heard you. There was something in the Xenu, yeah, in the Xenu group saying, oh, I took my camera out there, and everybody's like, hey, that's great idea, Rob. Do it, so do it. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here in the space. So we have again, this is the perfect time for creators. You guys, remember digital artists when you guys were like, digital artists, is that even art? Remember when the whole world poo-pooed you and didn't even recognize that digital art was a thing? Remember? And now look. And it's like if you're, well, thanks to people and yada yada, but back then when you delved into digital art like I don't know 15, 20 years ago and people said well that's nothing, what are you doing, and now you literally have the pickings, you have the pickings. There are so many opportunities for digital. Who- Lex, oh maybe he was tech mental, I was gonna say tech mental did the thumbs down, I'm not sure what but I'm just gonna roll. Was gonna think that he did that when, like, yeah, people didn't believe digital art was an art. Anyways, it is because he's a pixel pusher. So here it is, Tech Mental out in Miami. There we go. Out in Miami, he's been a pixel pusher for at least over 20 years or more. I don't even know. But I'm so glad that he is also one of the curators. Anyway, he's part of BitVouch. And I'm telling you, like follow at Tech Mental and get in with this big positive thing because come on guys, art Miami Art Week and you get to be part of Basel, that is insane. That is insane. That's like you get to be invited to the pre Grammys. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Or the pre Academy Awards without the what's it called? Without the illegal, like I pay you, you pay me to win. I don't know. I just think sometimes it's a setup. But I know with Basil, all these other things, it is not. K-Bot, you're jumping in and out, K-Bot. What's going on? You're doing this Twitter X spaceship. Let me just check. If things aren't working here, I know I'm trying to send people up and it's not just my pinwheel can't come up. Uh-oh. Here we go. Tech mental. Here we go. Hey, Tech mental. You have the mic, sir.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Back in the week, you guys are. So yeah, people,
Oh, did I say it wrong? This is yeah. All of you. Yeah, you're just speaking your story, man. You just no, you're a dude, bruh. Pixel pusher. Have you had your tea yet? have your tea. Oh, you're so cranky. Ooh. You sit right there, sir. It's nice to hear from you, by the way. And I don't even know, like that's something new to me. I'm glad you brought that up. Has anybody heard about that? I know K-Bot probably has. Hey K-Bot, high five. The S Lex, Tech Mental. Yep, come on up. It's always up to the community to push the envelope. Do big companies and brands listen? No, they just steal our ideas. That's all. And they partner with each other, and then I'm just I'll be quiet. But I think that's great what you brought up. I don't know. This is great. Like if the space is recorded, is anybody doing that? Hey, K-Bot. Oh, that's a good one. That is something. Mm. Wow, thanks for sharing that, and thanks for the potential heads up. You're absolutely right. There are so many people coming on to like what we call Web3 or these online platforms, putting out a name, getting like a trademark, LLC, blah blah blah, and but we don't know. Like we don't know who they really are or what their intent really is. And really, $699 for the metaverse, a metaverse, please.
So I have had the opportunity to sit with the people that are on board of the memory. And it is, and you're right, those logos, those NVIDIA logos, that's been good, that is real. So, and that is, it knows that, yeah. So, why it's the NVIDIA and those people in the conversation that are like, and so was the universal code type stuff, and then with that universal code understanding that there's going to be the other ones, right? That this universal religion has like we need the different ones, right? And that's what this open is, and the book was their goal is to have that universal tie-in together. And like, yeah, go ahead.
No, this is great. I love these conversations. I really do. Like, and I love, you know what? There should be a toxic Tuesday space. I mean, not that. Okay, I know CNET Smooth wanted to come up, but I feel like at Tech Mental wants to like chime in on this very, very interesting conversation. So hey, Tech Mental, high five.
But I'm wondering if you try. I mean, obviously there's a payment. I guess I thought like I said, you have to be an organization to show your first experience. So that's the reason I said, and I said, I represent the Amazon Defense Center. And she's like, okay, great. Give me your email. And went, okay. So I gave it. So I know, but I'm saying that organization that doesn't have their own domain. So when you're talking about avatar convention, it's about years. And you really don't want to wait and you're renting it because if you stop paying for it, that it's next year, you will charge you for it. You know, you guys know that. They have these SSL, SSL certificates for these different gateways. And it's fine. I mean, you're in this office, you know, just right now. Just to let you know, I mean, and this is what we but with your Web3 identity, whether it's a .eth or a .tez or however you want to go about it, I don't think that unstoppable. You can actually now facilitate that if you wanted to send data, or you wanted to currency, or you want to send art to, let's say, technical.eth, you can actually send it to technical.com because I've already tokenized my two domain to, go ahead and be relate for the Web3 domain. So there's ways to go about it as well like that, So what I get what you're saying. Right? You're saying sales close to today, 2 hours ago, or hour today, we have job spatial worlds and how it's going to work with what are they and all these other things.
Oh, you're gonna pay the 69.9? Oh, okay, good, good. I was gonna go like, bruh, no, hell no. Exactly. Oh my God, we are going down a rabbit hole. Thank you. And I know Tech Mental kind of like, oh, we did it. Like you said, the metaverse, but you should have said virtual world because he unmuted. Nope, there we go. Unmuted and now he's back. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for sharing that at Tech Mental. And now, I'd love to. Don't tell me what I can't say, what I will say. Now I'm absolutely gonna keep saying at Tech Mental. And if that irks you, then dude, bruh, just manage your own energy. And did you have your matcha tea yet? Oh my god! Get that matcha in! Okay. See that smooth. See that smooth. Ba, ba, da, ba. Aw, thanks so much, Simon. I love it. I love hearing your voices, you and J-Rock and everybody else. Ooh, and guess what? I also noticed Razzle came on. Hi, Razzle. And Kira, are you busy working? I know you are. I still think she's like Kira's my Bond girl. To me, she's like, she gives me Bond girl vibes. And Strawberry as well. Of course, I'm going to give a shout out to Strawberry. What the heck is Grover? Is he out mapping? I bet you Grover's out 3D mapping and Strawberry Cake is in watching Hulu or something like that. I bet. Hi, Emotional. Hi, Tommy. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you guys. My God, it's almost 2 hours. Oh, wait, what? What time did I Oh, wait, because you guys changed times again. I never did. So now I don't even know what's going on in terms of time. Um, so what? So it is 1 hour and 22 minutes into the space. This is ridiculously fun. And what was I going to say? Main part. Um, yes, yes, thanks, Wonderland. I think is this the time to go? You told me. But yes, absolutely. So tomorrow is number one is Wednesday, Super Wednesday, where we hang out with Dope Stilo and the gang, and we're like chopping it up, we're dancing, and we're having a good time on Spatial and Dope Stilo, and we always collabs with spatial artists, and we go and hang out and visit their spaces on Spatial. It's really fun. It's really fun. Dope Stilo also live streams, his DJ set. And then we have actually before that we have Winning Wednesdays with that. Oh, shut up, let Hexadize. So we have the Winning Wednesdays with Hexadize. Then we have the Super Wednesdays with Dope Stilo. And then Thursday we have the weekly over the reality community space. And then and then I'm going to be speaking in the deepened space with the Rogue Evolution, and then something else is happening. Oh, we have something. You know what? We have brain fart. And then on Fridays we have building the future with my creative owls and Tampa. And I know Webby Social was here earlier. Shout out to Webby Social for being here. I think actually it was a big conversation, so thank you. Shout out to Webby Social. And I am now. And I can, if you have not joined Webby Social, please do because they're like the LinkedIn of Web3. They're all about content, having building an ecosystem of content creators and developers. And that's pretty much what a consortium according to CryptoCam will start. So this whole metaverse forum council thing, we need to do our own kind of thing. And I think that's a great idea to kick off. I'm glad that you mentioned that. And I was wondering, when I asked that tech mentor, was it Kibot, are you okay to be called K? I guess. I'm just saying. Since we're so like big names. But anyway, you guys, it is I also wanted to say, get your assets over the reality, please. They are doing a let me show that thing. They are I'm gonna show this. They are doing something. Let me take away that background. So over the reality, they're doing 3 phases of the creative contest and you can compete for top prizes. I pinned it up onto the link and just click on it. All you content creators out there, get your 3D assets onto Over. If you go ahead and I know you're creating for One Darland, I know you're creating for Basel, and if you're not, why wouldn't you? Well, Basel, it's a global event. It's a who's who of digital artists on at the thousands, part of them. I don't know why you're not. So you should be trading for $1 and not just one time, but there's going to be affiliated with so many other events. They're bringing augmented reality to the world because we're all living in it. And I know LM Designs are doing it, but please also get your ass set onto augmented reality creator winter content because why not? People push your content, you can win some prizes in addition to, you definitely can put that on your digital artist resume, 3D artist, virtual artist resume, like you submitted all that stuff. So please do that. I'm counting on you guys to really out. Men and Mike, I know you're busy. Does anybody know? Men and Mike, are you in Canada? I was in a space yesterday and somebody mentioned Sydney. And I was like, wait, what? Is that where Men and Mike is from? I don't know. I'll ask you in the back end. Anyway, guys. Oh, there's bro cake. Crypto Cam, you're hilarious. There's bro cake. Rover, I sure hope you're going to be submitting something for the realities community with content. You have four chances to submit. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask. I didn't look at the terms and conditions of privacy policy or whatever, but I'm thinking you can submit four times, like on YouTube. I don't know. Can you? I think you can. Anyway, let's start. Oh, somebody's popped up. Yay, Metamite! Metamite. No, I think that's great. First of all, are you in Canada? Oh, up there. I think I'd love to join you, but I'm all the way out in the Paris of the prairies. Look that up. I grew up in Toronto. The last time I was there was in 2019 to visit my family. It was in 2022, just for a visit, a flyby visit. But no, I'm not there. So if I was, are you kidding me? I'd be 3D mapping all of Toronto. Like, hello, the fact that anyway, that's not I gotta manage these energies. I hope that mental had as much as he. I don't know what he can do. He's had really, really, really like all the other stuff like that. And Kmart. So Kmart has the Avatar Convention Center on Vauxhall. That is oh, I just submit. Yay! LM submitted. Woohoo! LM's all right, all right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to see work from Mental, Metamite, K-Bot, LM Design, Altered Alley. I want to see work from everybody that Yura. Oh my God, Yura, Yura. I want to see work from Rover. I want to see work from you. I do. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, it's time to close out. What do I always play when I play here? Most of the time, I play this song, and it really pumps me up. Let me just. Oh my God, where's my pictures? Really? Okay. I don't like the new updates to the because like why do you think your keyboard is so slow? Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining. I had fun. I really did. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Oh my God, history is going to be made yet again today in the United States. Who will be the upcoming president? I know that Elon is pushing, pushing the orange boy. and there's Kamala Harris. So there's like I love what Rosemary Oakley said last night in the State of the Union. She said it doesn't matter what your politics are, who you're voting for, when you're in those spaces and you're in these community spaces, and even these spaces, it's really we're all just family, and it's really about love. That really resonated with me. So shout out to you. Doesn't matter your politics. Politics does not define you. As a matter of fact, your thoughts don't even define you, and neither do your physicality define you. You are more than this. You are more than the boundaries of your skin and your skeletal system. You really are. You are part of divine love. And do not forget that. And I wanted to leave this thought with you guys. So check this out. I found out anyway, we were talking about avatars because we I know CNET you haven't maybe experienced that avatar thing, and I would really love for you to experience that. It's so easy. Maybe you can join and choose your you can join one of our Dope Steelo's Super Set Wednesdays where you just join and it's fun. But before I'm bringing up the avatars because I think it's fantastic being able to have a digital representation of yourself, and yet we can see ourselves as a person being. You know why that's amazing to me? It's because the more we get used to seeing ourselves as a third person view, the more we actually detach ourselves from physicality. Is that bad? Absolutely not. Because you know what? I'm going to say it. We are all vibrational beings having human experiences. I said it. I said it. We are all vibrational beings. We are all vibration. We are sound, we are frequency, whatever you want to call it, because we wanted to have human experiences. So the fact that we are creating, I said this so many times, the fact that we are creators, we were, oh my God, in us we have that divine spark to create. The fact that people here in the space is create. You can create. There's so many forms of creating. You can garden. You can bake. You can use Unity, Unreal Engine. You can like draw. You can like even makeup artists can create and hairstylists. It's just that energy of creating. So please, moving forward, just remember that you are all love. You really are. Some of you might think it's sappy. Some of you might think it's not going to, but I'm telling you, this is not for me. We are all vibrational beings having human experiences. So I love that avatars help us, kind of like remind us to separate our physicality and have fun with your avatars because that's what we kind of are. We kind of are, we're connected to something higher than us and divine, and we're just here to play and have fun. So when we get pissed about something, when we are experiencing pain or whatever, it's not really us. We're perfection. It's our humans. So try to separate yourself from physicality and just go, oh, and just observe. Observe your human body. Observe your human vessel. Getting angry, getting hungry, getting, feeling happy, feeling pain when you stub your toe. It's just do that. I'm just saying. All right. I really had a great time. I am going to be playing Zombie Mobbin by Kingula from the Zenith ZC community. If you guys want me to play your music, hit me up on the DM. I will definitely play them in the space. And please make them like a minute long. A minute long. Lots of anyway, here we go. Zombie Mobbin from Kingula. Shout out to the Zenith community. Oh, no, I can't sing. I mean, I can sing. Love you guys. What's up? Let's go. See you all on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ciao, ciao. I always have to remember to close out Metaverse Radio. One time I did not, and I forgot to close it out, and I was like talking to the dog and all this stuff. So for those of you out there on Metaverse Radio, I didn't say this, but I did now. This program does not necessarily represent the views of Metaverse Radio. Okay, I got to stress that this program's content does not necessarily represent the views of Metaverse Radio. It is an entertainment. It is not legal, medical, financial, or investment advice. Host, guest speakers, artists, and other collaborators have personal or financial interest in the subjects discussed. So please critically assess the information presented. Not all content is all regions, listener discretion is advised. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this video. And please, I know there's so many things happening, so many projects, and if you guys are listening, you can always do a search for Martin Darland and Basil and over the reality. And I'm just excited. See you guys all next week. We'll have a special guest speaker. All right. Signing out. Well, I'm just gonna be like yelling at my dog. My dog. I'm two, like two people I know yesterday. I know two people first. Then there's my friend seven, and there's two people five. Like, oh my god, and strawberry cake. Like that's from it's not the career that I have. Anyway, what are you? Kiki was born April. Hey Google, what zodiac sign is April 1? Hey Google, stop. Kiki, Aries. Hi, people listening. Okay, we're ending this.